How's it going, guys? Vincent here, and in this video we are going to be going over how you can replace the chain on a bicycle. You don't really need that many tools, and this is something that I think anyone can do. So the tools you'll need for this job before we actually get started are, number one, a replacement chain, a chain gauge, this chain tool, this chain master link tool, and this only applies to chains that have a master link in them. This little thing here is just some clothes wire. Its purpose is to hold the chain ends together before you attach the master link. So these are the tools you'll need. So the very first thing I recommend doing on these bikes before you've changed the chain is to shift it into the smallest front chainring you have and the smallest cog you have, and this is to relieve as much of the tension that's on your chain in general. So the way we do that is we'll rotate this back wheel. We have as much slack as possible now in this chain. So this is my master link. Maybe you guys can see it. It is the one that has this little opening next to the pin. I will be able to use my chain master link tool and put it between these two. If you don't have a master link on your chain, you can get by with just using your chain tool and then bang out some pin anywhere. Because I have this link right here, I'll put in my chain tool. And also, if you didn't have this special chain tool, you can do this by just pressing the two links together and then sliding them apart. I find that it's usually pretty difficult for me to do, so I just spent the 10 bucks or whatever and bought this little tool. It does make my life a lot easier. Then it separates the two master links. Remove the master link from each one of the little chains. Now you can kind of get rid of the chain by just doing this. That works. And do not throw out the old chain yet, because we're going to need to use this in order to figure out how many lengths we're going to need to remove from our new chain. I've got the old chain here, which is very dirty, but that's why I wear gloves. I have my new chain in the box right here. Okay, so we've got a nice new chain like this, and we've got our old chain, which has hopefully fewer lengths on it. So we're going to put the two chains side by side like this, and you just kind of pinch together your fingers like this, making sure that they're both at the same level, and then just kind of want to keep going down. So this length right here on the new chain is the one that we're going to have to push out. So basically you get your chain in like this, make sure that this little pin is pressing against this pin in here, and then this is the part where you just rotate it like that until you hear a little snap. And you push it all the way out until that pin falls out. You rotate this thing back. This part now comes off. We've got our new chain here that has been cut to length. And then I'm also now going to make use of the homemade little hook tool here. So now we'll actually thread this chain through here. And also, some chains are directional. This chain is not, but some chains will show you an arrow on them, or they'll have a logo. And if they do have a logo, that logo is supposed to be facing on the outside. But these KMC chains don't have that. We're going to put this down there like so. I'm going to put this other chain around the small chain ring like so. And then you also need to thread this guy up and around your jockey wheels on your rear derailleur. Okay, now we'll use this special little tool here. I hook this onto there like so. And I hook this around there like so. And then I have my new master link right here. And these don't have direction to them either, so they're pretty nice. They just push into place like that, and like this, and then you put them into your bike like that. So you press it into place. You want to make sure they're pressed down, and then usually you can just pull it apart. You'll see here, this is one of the problems I run into on these chains, is that on the master links they don't really pull all the way through. So the way to fix this is to literally just jump on your bike, and then sometimes you can whack it with a pedal, or if you just start riding your bike really hard, it'll create enough tension in this chain that it will force the master link to snap into place. But yeah, if you've done this, you've successfully replaced your chain. Good job. Thank you all for watching, and let me know if you have any questions.